Following the 5-0 victory over Cambridge in the Women's Premier League Cup, we're here with Coventry United Ladies manager Jay Bradford. Jay, congratulations on another brilliant cup win. What are your thoughts on the performance today?
Yeah, I thought we were good. I think certainly second half, I thought we stepped up into a new gear. First half, we were trying a few new things that we've worked on in training, and they were coming out in fairness, but I think second half we really drummed it home.
Well, just a couple of weeks on from beating a club at a similar level to Cambridge in Burton, 12-0, this kind of seemed a lot more even. I mean, did Cambridge prove to be more of a threat than anticipated?
To be fair, Cambridge were what I expected. I knew they'd be organised, and I knew they'd come at us and give us a battle, and they did that. And like I say, I think second half, because we found a new gear, I think they struggled with that, and we were moving the ball quicker, and we were in good areas, and we were finding space that I think they struggled with. But they were good. They came at us.
Well, as you said, much improved in the second half. But after an early spell of pressure in the first half, especially attacking uphill as well, Cambridge began to make their downhill advantage count. At that point, was it just a case of getting into half time and preserving that 1-0 lead?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, obviously we always knew the pitch was going to have an effect there because it is such a hill. But once we'd gone 1-0, I thought we always looked comfortable in terms of winning the game once we'd scored. But it was, could we find that next level of going and scoring 2, 3, 4, 5? Or was it going to be one of those afternoons where we're doing it for 1-0? And look, fair play to the girls. They dug deep. They did what we asked at half time. They came out and they did. They went and scored 4 more. So.
Well, the front four have been absolutely brilliant recently, and they worked fantastically well together today. How's this new 4-2-3-1 formation brought the best out of the attackers?
Probably, yeah. I think it's allowed them more freedom in the final third, which I think is important for them. But the front players don't get joy unless the defenders are doing their job as well. Another clean sheet for us today, which I'm chuffed about. I thought, centre halves today were brilliant, splitting, doing what we asked of them, and then that allows, Naz and Ali and Jess and people like that to then go and really show what they can do at the other end.
And finally, today's victory means that it's a long trip down south to Plymouth in the next round, a mouth-watering prospect by all accounts.
Yeah, it's a good old trek. But yeah, we'll prepare for that one just as we did this one, and just as we are going to next week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And that's part 2 of the final whistle here on CU TV, and we're with the scorer of the very first goal today, first of many, Ali Hall. Ali, cracking header from yourself to give United an early lead. Brilliant cross from Maz Gauntlet, but you had to get down there to get ahead in that one. Talk us through the goal.
Yeah, I've always said to the girls, if they drive it as hard as they can, it's normally easier. Since I went across the front post before, I'm just going to launch myself at it, try and get something on it, and manage to put it back post. I'm really happy with it.
Well, United seem to have settled into a 4-2-3-1 formation with you as the main striker. Is that a system that works to your strengths?
Yeah, I think it's been working really well, to be honest. We've been working hard in training, especially the last couple of weeks since we've had Matt in as well. And we seem to be able to play some really nice football, keep the ball well, and build and score a lot of goals.
Well, of course, playing as a lone striker, there's always a danger, as what happened today, that once a team know how dangerous you can be, there's a chance that you might get marked out of the game. How frustrating can that be? But also, does it benefit the other attackers by taking the focus of the defence away from them?
Yeah, it's very frustrating sometimes, but I think as a striker, if I can do a job, if I make a run and it drags 2 or 3 defenders away, I open up space for other people. But that's also when I've been trying to work hard recently in my own game to try and find different ways of getting on the ball, and hopefully it's been working.
And finally, it's Millwall next in the FA Cup 4th round, a massive fixture. Yeah, a lot of the time you'd say United are the underdogs going into this one, but 7 games unbeaten, brilliant form going into this one. You've got to be confident heading into this match.
Yeah, I mean, personally I was hoping for a higher opposition, because it's exciting. We can measure ourselves as a team up against them, and like you said, underdogs have got absolutely nothing to lose going into this game. They're going to want to put a lot of goals past us, but I think we'll give a really good game. I'm excited.
Thanks, Ali.
No worries, cheers.